What's going on, Falcons fans? Logan here. Welcome back to Rise Up Rundown, and if you're new here, welcome. So you got all the media talking about the Bears defense and the Jaguars and the Saints, but nobody seems to be talking about the Falcons defense, and after this talk, they really should be. Here's the rundown. Okay, first off, if you haven't watched this hype trailer the Atlanta Falcons posted recently, you gotta watch it. It'll make you run into a brick wall. Second, there were some things I noticed in that video that kind of speaks out to me, so I'll bullet point them and briefly talk about it, and I'll even mention a few things I noticed outside of the video. But here's a few reasons on why our defense could very well be a top 5 this year. 1. All of our players are coming back healthy. I mean, do I need to say more? We were already a top 10 defense the year before when we were healthy. And you're gonna say, that's top 10 and not top 5. Well, that's not the only thing I wanted to mention. 2. Dan Quinn is gonna take the role as both head coach and defensive coordinator. Now, if you remember, Dan Quinn was the defensive coordinator for the 2013 and 14 Legion of Boom Seattle Seahawks. They won one Super Bowl fully out of defense. So what does this tell us? That Dan Quinn knows how to develop players into becoming superstars. He developed Richard Sherman, Bobby Wagner, Byron Maxwell, Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas, you name it. And also, he came in as head coach for the Falcons to try and fix the defense. So here's the great news, especially for all of our defensive players. You no longer have to have faith in Richard Smith or Marquand Manuel. You have Dan Quinn that will be coaching you guys on defense. Your potential for a breakout year could very well be this year. 3. People are going to mention that our DLine hasn't been fixed. Guess what? Dan Quinn sees absolute greatness in our DLine already. In their new hype video, take a listen to this.
The Falcons have signed defensive end Adrian Claiborne.
Oh! AC come back and sign with us and getting Tyler in here.
I just felt he played with the toughness. He was really strong and sturdy inside.
Everybody's asking this question, so I want to pose it to you. How are you going to make Vic better?
You believe in the player. I think he's going to have a hell of a year.
I truly believe that Vic Beasley's going to have the biggest year of his career.
So in a way, there's your answer on why we didn't draft D linemen. He believes in the players that we already have. He has faith in them. He wants to give them a chance. He knows Vic Beasley hasn't played great, but he also knows he's the one that helped him become the league leader in sacks. Why not do it again? Grady Jarrett wasn't selected till late in the draft, but didn't he develop him into one of our best players on the team? Tyler Davison only has 3.5 sacks for his whole NFL career, but he also sees why he helped New Orleans become the second best run defense in the league last year. Adrian Claiborne knows our system pretty well and just won a Super Bowl. Why not have him tell us some tips and tricks on what New England does differently while also playing in a system he knows well? And he must see something in particular in Takk McKinley and our draft pick John Kaminsky. You can't just not believe in the players, guys. If basically the whole entire Falcons staff has faith in them, we should too. And number 4, this is an issue that I don't think anyone has been talking about, but thankfully, it's already been fixed. It's our secondary. Yes, I know Ricardo Allen and Keanu Neal were injured. However, letting up 30 points per game is never due to just running the ball 24/7 with Bobby Lane like it was back in the day. We're in a pass-heavy league. Receivers are all over the place and QBs look fantastic. Take the NFC South, for example, with Drew Brees to Michael Thomas, Cam Newton to DJ Moore, Jameis Winston to Mike Evans. Oh, wait, we play those guys twice a year, every year? Shoot, might as well improve the secondary. Now the safeties we have are fine, but for our corners, if we drafted 2 corners in the draft, while also releasing Robert Alford, I'm starting to think Trufant's time here is coming to a close and Isaiah Oliver is maybe in danger. Now I'm not going to be stupid and say that Trufant and Oliver just aren't going to be starters week 1. They're obviously going to start, but I think Dan Quinn is low-key telling them, we have faith in you guys, but this is your last chance before these new guys take your spot. Which actually is a good thing because now that makes our players' mindset change from, I'm the starting corner to, oh gotta really keep my starting spot here. Which makes you turn into a superstar if you're trying to keep your spot. So view this as more of a good thing. So overall, with Dan Quinn coming in as head coach and defensive coordinator, having faith in the players we have on D-line, making our secondary a lot more competitive, and our players coming back healthy, it's time for the media to start respecting this Falcons defense. But that's just what I think. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But other than that, whether you guys agree or not, please make sure to smash that like button, blow up the comment section, and definitely hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any weekly content. There's new episodes every Tuesday and Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern, and I will see you guys this Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern. Rise up.